obviously you'll be here for the Toyota Cup launch. Is this something that's been long in the making, or is it something that you were inspired by when you did the Wananchi Day with Yanga last season?
Well, this is something that we've been talking to Toyota about, to say how do we leverage our relationship and how do we take it to the next level. They've been our partner as our vehicle sponsor, they're now our sleeve sponsor, but we thought we wanted something else that would allow us to take the brand and the association to the next level. And we felt, after having that experience in Tanzania, we felt it's something that we wanted to do and create a Toyota Cup. And we're very excited that we're able to really do something that allows Toyota to commercialize the relationship with us at another level. It also gives the club a pre-season tournament that we've been wanting to do. We've done tournaments in the past, and to really create a new property that allows us to interface with our supporters, but also give our players competitive football in the pre-season was important for us.
And I think also Bloemfontein, the market is right there for football anytime.
We've been wanting to go play in Bloemfontein for some time. In fact, we wanted to take some of our home games there, but it wasn't possible. And we just earmarked this as a great opportunity to do that. And we were excited to see the thirst and the excitement with the Bafana game. And also, we know that we've got a great support base there. I mean, we've just recently had a road show with our supporter branches there, and the hunger for the brand, but also for football. And, you know, also for us to say thank you to Bloemfontein and the history that it's had in football and the work that's been done. Hence also the Legends game against Celtics, to say, you know, pay homage to Celtics and Tate Molemele for all the work that he's done. We're just very proud to have a home for football in Bloemfontein.
Just last night you made that announcement official with Coach Nabi coming to the club.
Yes.
Do you believe that you have the right man now for the job?
I believe that we've done all the work to make sure that we have the right team, the right coach, to make sure that we take Chiefs to the next level. And we're looking forward to his work and the work of the team that he's assembled, and also the young players and older players who are going to be part of the squad.
Why him?
Why him? Well, I think we've looked at a number of things here. We've looked at the right coach who's coached on the continent, who understands the Chiefs brand, who understands where we want to go, a coach who's got hunger and passion for success, passion for the Chiefs brand, and a whole lot more. I mean, I must say, well done to the sporting director and the entire footballing department, together with the football manager, for the extensive work they did in scouring the world. It was just not a continental decision. We looked at a number of coaches and the presentations that were made and the thorough analysis and finding the right team of people to work with us. I must congratulate them on that work, and I am excited that we'll give them all the support as a board, as an organization, and also as the fans, to make sure that Chiefs goes to where it needs to be from a success point of view.
One of the things is that I think educating the fans in a little bit, to sort of, I know as Chiefs you have to hit the ground running, but at the same time, people must be given a chance. What is the message to the fans as this guy takes over?
The message to the fans is we as the Kaizer Chiefs family are working collectively together to build the right foundation for sustained success, you know, and you can see the work that's being done from the beginning, you know, and us working together is the most important thing. It's not about hitting the ground running, it's about doing the work right and making sure we build continued success. This is what our brand is about. And I think our supporters understand that. Yes, there's a passionate desire for success, and we all want success, but I think in your life you know that you're more successful if you take the time to do the work properly. And we're looking forward to the foundations that's being set by this season.
And
You said something interesting earlier, that Nabi will have his first game against his former club. Does that mean that there's no friendlies in Turkey with the club currently is?
Oh no, there will be friendlies, but I'm talking about an official big match that's happening here continentally, yes. But there are a number of friendlies. There'll be some nice clubs we'll be announcing in the future.
And maybe initially you've spoken about, of course the club has confirmed Nabi yesterday. Are you privy to maybe speak about, the length of the contract that is with the club, and maybe not the other technical team members, but the coach?
No, the preference is really not to talk about it now. I think there's going to be more press releases and more information to be released. We've just announced him yesterday. Lovely to see him running with his team already and doing some amazing stuff. But definitely we'll make some announcements around him, players, and any other movements that are taking place. I'd like to also say to supporters, please listen to the official club information, because there's a lot. It's silly season, and there's a lot of supporters and also reporters, might I say, who want to be the ones breaking news. Allow the club to make the announcements, but we will be making announcements soon.
With regards to the match that's happening between Kaizer Chiefs and Yanga Africans, would you also say that it also plays a role in what you're trying to achieve? I mean, looking at Hassi Ali's side and yourself, you form part of executive of ACA.
Yes, it's a big part of what we want to do, and we want to set the example and the tone to say, if we do this together, other clubs can understand how they can collaborate together, build club football, commercialize their game, and take themselves to the next level. And we're hoping to do a lot of tours, engaging with them to show them how we can actually, as ACA, help them to build their clubs.
Just how much discussion has gone into player recruitment with the new coach? Because we've seen at times, before even a coach arrives, players are signed. How much talk has gone into with Nabi for the new players who are coming in?
Well, my understanding is there's a lot of extensive talk. Hence, you haven't seen new players announced without the coach being announced. This is something that the team has been working with him on and talking to him, and obviously his technical team. And he is definitely a scholar of the game in South Africa and the Chiefs brand, clearly. So he also on his own has been doing his homework.
Interestingly, for me, two things. Firstly, I mean, as a club, this is quite an important juncture in the history of the club. I can imagine that you guys are cautiously optimistic. Two things can happen here. You can hit the ground running and become an instant success, or it may take a while. That in its own must be exciting. And on the other issues with Kune, what's the latest with you?
Well, it's a very exciting time for us as a club because we have been very deliberate in our approach. We're very clear about the new energy and the new vibe we want to bring into the team. So we're very excited about it. And whichever way it goes, there are many lessons and there's a lot of growth that the club will go through. And we're looking forward to achieving success regardless. I think it's important that you build a foundation first and not rush for success. But certainly a very interesting space. And hence all this exciting stuff happening. The team is in Turkey. We have the Toyota Cup. It's just a whole new way of doing things. In terms of Kune, the club will make its announcements. But certainly we're in discussions with Kune. I mean, Kune is part of the family, 25 years. I mean, he's like a little brother to me, So we're having discussions around what the opportunities are with him, and we look forward to announcing those in the future.
Quite interesting. I mean, when Coach Nabi took over the Young Africans, they had not won a trophy in 4 years. President Hassi walked the journey with him. And obviously, because of your working relationship with him, have you had any engagements with him? What lessons do you draw from the Young Africans journey?
I think there are some lessons to draw, and I think talking to FC is that just give it time, allow the man to do the work. He's very competent, he knows his work, but also it's a very different environment, Kaizer Chiefs. It's a very different beast, but we've obviously had our discussions, but we're excited and look forward to supporting the coach and everything that he does.
And speaking about the Chiefs is totally different. What exactly makes this brand so different and so unique? Because there's a lot of expectations, the supporters. What makes Chiefs so impossible to manage to some?
Look, it has a lot of pressure. It has its own energy. And obviously there's a lot of expectation from supporters, but also just it's set standard. It has set standards and made history. And when you come to a brand like that, obviously there is an expectation that you respect the history and also build onto the history. And for us, we are here to make sure that we build onto the history for the next generation.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, guys.